But bada bing, they're right there. We got a scrub game showdown. I don't know if Tom, you want to go over this. This is from your neck of the woods, but
this is well, the scrub games or scrub squad or whatever they want to be called. It's a new team from the south of England. Oliver, obviously, he's a young player. He's fairly new, I think, but he has recently topped Europe in one of our card market events recently. And ScrubGames, I know Jamie, very good player, very knowledgeable player, high-level judge. If you ever have a ruling, you can ask him, he'll tell you. I know he hasn't played much over lockdown in terms of webcam games. This is the first time I've ever seen him with a webcam setup. But this should be a really good game. And for these two, it's basically like playing at their locals. So this should be good fun.
Oh, I'm excited. I see the leaders.
Yeah, there is one substitute at last minute. Oh no, never mind. You've already got it. Nice one. Good job.
I was doing that. Thank God I already had that leader in the system from the Hermit style fight night. One of the Salt Boys was playing it, and I'm just like, thank God, because this leader's so obscure. The only reason I had it was because of that. So I didn't need to resize it or anything. I'm just like swap out last minute. But Judge, they are good to go. I forgot to mention that.
Yep.
You guys are good to go.
They can reveal the leaders, and yeah, we're going with the triple Jiren on BigO's side here. He is definitely the newest sensation here.
He is, and he's
Which
living
Jiren is he going with first?
He's opening with the red.
Okay, so me and Rosas have a love-hate relationship with this Jiren.
Yeah, you know what? It is exactly that.
Yep, it let me down in my fight night, for sure. I didn't. Learning to play without the unison has been very, very difficult. But I definitely know how to do it now. And it's a very strong deck. Can be very, very aggressive early on as well, especially if you don't have anything that can remove pieces.
And yes, I'll get those bets started.
Yep, definitely get the bets rolling. This is going to be a good one. I reckon this will be... I'm probably biased because I know both players, but it's probably going to be pretty close.
But who you taking here?
Ooh, based on the decks that have been brought, I know. I mean, I've been testing against BigO as well. I think I might have to lean towards BigO, to be quite honest.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I want to say BigO just for the plain theme of going triple Jiren. That's a gangster thing. Jamie, I got to knock off a point for having Hatchhyack, but I do got to I got to up 2 points. One for Boujack, one for Beerus. It originally was Broly's Surge Maidens, which was also going to be an upped point anyway.
I was looking forward to Broly Maidens, but yeah, he didn't get the cards in time, unfortunately.
Oof. Broly Maidens. Is it yellow Broly?
No, red like Surge.
Oh, man. That is spicy.
It is really good. Restand on the Piccolo Jr. is just so strong.
So, I've seen this red. This is the red yellow Beerus, correct?
It is.
Yep.
Yeah, so I've seen a lot of this spin around lately. A lot of people come back to it and whatnot. It's definitely a very interesting deck. I haven't had a chance to make it or pilot it. I mean, I'm a set 10 player. That's when I came into the game. Didn't really start playing competitively for set 11. But like, just to see all these older leaders and then like revisit them. Well, not revisit them for me, but first time playing them and stuff. It's definitely pretty cool.
It is, yeah, and that's the beauty of Fight Night, especially for newer players. Like, somebody rocks up with a set 2 leader that you've never seen before. You're like, oh, what's this guy do? And then you start looking into it, and you start thinking about the cool things that you might be able to do with that deck.
Right, and
how the new cards might work with it as well.
In my Fight Night that I played in, shout out to my opponent from Salt Boys. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I know he's on Salt Boys. He had the dopest mats. He played, I believe it set 1 or set 2 Goku. It had inherit double strike on both ends.
I did see that game. Yeah,
the good old set 1 Goku. Yeah.
So I was like, it felt so good. And then he hit me with heat, and I was like, double strike crit. Oh my god.
Gosh, yeah.
All right, so here we go. We have Jiren doing Jiren things on your opening turn. You see Unison play 1-drop. You have 2 1-drops with evolve target. So if Beerus attacks here, you're gonna go ahead and get this free evolve. The smart thing to do would be not to play a battle card because you're gonna get it negged if you do. So don't do that if you don't want to lose your pluses in here. But granted, even if you do play a battle card just on Jiren's turn, you're gonna get it negged anyway. So I'm not sure what the end game here is for the red Beerus. It's my first time actually seeing it in action, so I don't know what the deck does entirely.
Yeah, that's fair. This list is not one that I'd expect, I guess. It's got kind of generically good red cards in, and as far as multicolor goes, there's when was it? Was it set 14? There's a new Beerus card. New red yellow Beerus arrival.
Yeah.
It comes down cheap, and then you can tap some energy to activate main rest stuff. Minus 20 power, and then he gains triple strike.
Right.
That's one win condition, I guess. I am seeing a lot of Bardock's crew, at least the chain attack Bardock and Borgos, so it could be a fairly aggressive. I'm expecting basically kind of red aggro. I'm seeing a heartfelt plea as well, so definitely that sort of gonna kill you without you expecting it sort of deal.
Yeah, Beerus is one of those kind of pseudo surge leaders like Android 16, where it's not a multicolored leader, but you're running it because you get a free combo from the drop. It's multicolored, and then you do your arrivals. I'm assuming he's running the old, old now, the arrival Beerus.
No, he's not. Actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Where's my iPad? Let me go ahead and look up this leader.
Yeah.
Do a little research on my own.
Yeah.
We'll just grab the leader binder.
One thing I do like is that he is running quite an old secret rare that by today's standards is not very good because you do have to pay 5 for it. But at the time, it was a terrifying card, and that is the Freezer Army Reborn secret rare. And for those who don't know, it's a 5-drop quad strike. Well, it's 5-drop if your life's at 2 or less, so you have to get pretty low to play it. But it's a 5-drop quad strike. When you play it, your opponent reveals their hand, you choose any card in their hand, put it in the drop, and then KO all your opponent's battle cards with 40k power or less, ignoring barrier. So, an absolute board wipe. Nothing's really surviving that apart from indestructible. And then it's a 40k quad strike. Nobody plays it anymore because it costs 5. Like you don't pay 5 for an SCR anymore. But back in the day, it was definitely a scary one.
That's what you call a true SCR.
yeah. That's what it should be.
But, so this Beerus actually looks pretty cool. It doesn't self-awaken, so I am curious if he has a way to self-awaken, or is he just play the long game to let him attack. Now, granted, Jiren can be very aggressive. Come turn 3, because that's when the big boy comes down. So I am curious to see what happens here and what is the route that he's going to go.
Yeah, as far as self-awaken goes, he's got a couple Satan Cabbers. He's also got the 1-drop Whis, which was designed for this leader. Which literally just says, if your leader's a Beerus, you can send it from drop to warp. It's kind of like a Saiyan Instincts, I guess. Or like Cell Xeno 9-drop. Choose it to 1 card in your life, add it to your hand, and then you can neg an opponent's battle card by 5.
Makes sense.
Don't cost anything, so you literally just pitch that with your leader ability, draw 2, send it from drop to warp, take a life, So it's not too bad. But like you say, Jiren's going to take him down in life anyway.
Right.
That's what you'd be expecting. And yeah, from the looks of it so far, Jiren's definitely off to a good start.
Right. So we tap one, we X evolve, we add a marker.
Yep.
We draw a card. We give leader. I think that's the one that gives leader 1K as well. But this Jiren has the effect that you, if it was to be removed by its skill, you can take a life instead, and keep it on the board, or remove 2 cards from underneath it, I believe.
Yep, absolutely right. I think this is probably the strongest of the evolve targets, apart from obviously the 8-drop. It's just such a pain. So sticky.
It is so sticky. So like even if you warp it, it comes back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's something you want to KO off bat if you can. But just the way that the deck is rolling, I mean, it just happens so fast. Everything about the deck happens so fast.
Yeah.
And it can be super aggressive. Or you can just like, hey, I don't even have to swing with my leader to do anything. I can just use the activate main, take a life, and just play the long game and wait till I awaken to kill you. I actually am missing 1 card from the entire deck to have it stamped out.
Oh damn.
Yep. So I'm excited about that. It's definitely it's definitely a deck that I really enjoyed playing when it came out. I'm not very much of a dedicated player to red, even though I enjoy playing a lot of red decks, but control is so good to me. But just to be able to have those days or those games where you'd be like, hey, I just want to turn cards sideways.
Is it just me, or is that Cabba's Awakening just looks so nice? For Cabba's Awakening.
I love that event pack foil. It's so good.
So that foil and the reprint full art foil. I don't know if you guys seen the full art foil, but the full art foil just looks clean. Like it's just super clean with Kaba in the middle and the background. But the event pack foil is superb.
Yeah. So, I mean, realistically, Beerus is on 1 energy here, and he's been slapped down to 4 life. He don't look like he's still got a decent amount in his hand, but the amount of pressure this Jiren's putting on is just...
It just creates a massive board so fast, and every one drop you play off of the topo effect will replace itself. Yep. So whether you look at top 5, you just don't want to whiff, which you shouldn't really, for the most part with all the targets in the deck. And then you have the one Jiren that draws a card, and then the Kunchi that draws. And if you really want to get spicy, you can play the 1-drop Kami that will either add a marker or draw.
Yeah, true.
Three unisons down.
He really does not want to play that unison.
This is very wild. No yellow energy, so on the awakened side, we can't KO anything just yet. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if the Beerus leader is going to survive to next turn. Honestly, we're down to what?
He is. Yeah.
Are we down to 3 life now or 2 life?
I don't know. I think it's either 3 or 4. I think.
It's hard to tell with those black sleeves on top of each other like that. But
yeah.
I mean, we're an untapped 2 leader, so he combos the ape. He's probably going to tap 2, draw 2, awaken.
Yeah, hold for a topo, I imagine.
That sounds about right.
Yep. Either that or he's digging for the topo.
Yeah. I mean, with the size of Ollie's hand, I don't know if topo is going to be enough, to be honest.
But I'm very curious to why that he decided to go that route versus just paying 2 to play the unison to draw 1, and then having 2 attackers, and then comboing off to awaken, and then draw 2 more. So he missed opportunity there. So I don't know what's in. But he's in a sticky situation here.
yeah. Oh, he's passed. Oh, this is not looking good.
Not looking good. Not looking good at all. So we're probably gonna see another 5-drop come down. And then Jiren's at 6 life, so we won't awaken. So either another 5-drop is coming down, or we're going to have the 3-drop come down. But I don't think the Jiren player wants to tap out here, because he'll be getting hit pretty hard on the clapback. I believe, if I can't remember, there is a card. I don't know if he's running any other cards to take an additional life. But most of the time it's just homicidal clone. Well, not homicidal clones.
I know what you mean. Whatever the red version is, testing the opposition.
Yeah, testing the opposition in the deck to help himself awaken. There. So, looks like don't know if he added anything. No, he didn't. He missed.
Oh damn.
No one drop to play here.
That hurts.
Yeah, it does hurt when you miss on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. We're playing the Kunchi for 1. We're just gonna play that. Draw a card. We're giving our 1-drops barrier, other than himself, and we're down to 2 energy up, and we're swinging.
Gotta be a topper.
There it is.
Gotta be topper.
Topo. I mean, gonna pitch.
Yeah, the size of his hand. I don't know if he cares that. No, he probably does. It's not as big as I thought it was.
Right.
Did he pass there or? Oh.
Yeah, you don't do anything else here as Jiren. You don't want to lose cards in hand. I already don't draw enough.
No, no. Look at that. Yeah, okay. I mean, he's got 2 energy. He holds for a top of his own, I guess.
Yep. Or just slap the, something else down. Well, he can X evolve here on his opponent's turn over the 5-drop with the 3-drop with the big boy, the 8-drop, or he can just X evolve over the small Jiren for free or for 1 and play another 5-drop.
Yeah.
So Jiren has a few different play lines here. We're going into turn 3. Does he charge a yellow here just to get the ability to KO something?
If he does, it's going to be a monkey that he's charging, and it's no 3 red.
So we're down to 3 red. We can probably see a Beerus come down. He can neg 2 things with the activate battle. But that doesn't ignore barrier, so he'll probably hit the Kunchi, be able to hit the Kunchi and something else. But I don't know if it works to where you can choose which one you do first, or is it choosing simultaneously?
For what, sorry?
The Beerus that you said he's running in his deck.
Oh, this red-yellow one. Let's have a look. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's cards in rest and again 10,000, minus 10,000, sorry.
So it's choosing 2 at the same time?
Yeah.
Yep, so he won't be able to, to hit 2 things at once.
No.
Well, he could minus the big one. Because Kunchi's only protecting 1-drops.
Right.
Yeah, true. I'd keep him safe at least for a little bit. Ooh, the crown. Just steal some.
Well, crown's so good, man. Oh, we got a Koi. We got another Unison.
Oh,
there's 2 Jiren targets. Big boy, super combo.
Fighting against. Oh,
that's a scary next turn.
Do you just scoop at this point? Do you just scoop?
I mean, he can only take the crown. He can take the super combo. He could take one of the 2 Jirens and a Koi. And I highly doubt you take the Koi.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I guess, he takes the crown because Jamie's going to hold up for another topper and pray.
Now, the thing is, now that you know he has Koi Sakai in his hand, are you swinging?
True.
Because if you swing, he combos off the Koi.
Yep.
He's at 4 life. And he can awaken. If you slap down Topo, you're losing cards.
Yeah. No, you definitely don't swing.
Right, he got rid of the Kunchi. So now his other cards don't have barrier. So we could still see a Beerus come down.
Yeah, he is a rival. Just for 1. Can happen.
For 1 red. And then he can snipe his 1-drop and his 2 1-drops. But if he snipes his 1-drop Jiren, that Kunchi could still get in the drop area easily. Ooh.
This is brave.
This is super brave.
Borgos.
He's not gonna gain the power because it's a bond 3 for Saiyans.
Yeah, he doesn't have the bond yet. So unless he plays
he does draw a card.
Yeah, he draws one. Well, actually, there's the Bardock. Tap one chain attack. What does that get him? Doesn't get him much.
Doesn't get him much, but he's gonna be tapped out with no way to protect his life.
I guess the only option he's got is no, because he's just not going to let those hits go through. But if he's got his fighting against Fate, then that's the only other thing I can see in his deck list that he's got that's going to kill him.
But even with the knowledge we have in of Big O's hand, I mean, he has no negates in hand, so obviously we're not going to see an attack get negated.
Oh, okay, he's tapping out. Pretty sure Jamie's on 2 life there now, or 3 at least.
This is super bold though. He's seen the 8-drop in his hand, and with the 8-drop in his hand,
oh, the 8-drop he just evolves into the 8-drop and negs, doesn't he? Yeah.
Negs 2 things, and then he can evolve into the 8-drop right now. He's gonna spirit boost when he swings.
Yeah. So, I guess in that case, Jamie just didn't have the topper. He didn't have the sort of safety of well, he doesn't have. Right. I don't know what's in his hand, but he must. No, yeah, okay.
Here comes the swing. We're gonna neg something, 2 things. Well, neg 1 card. He's probably gonna neg the Kunchi here or the Jiren. Those are the only 2 things he can kill.
I did see him asking, how many cards are under that Jiren. And there is 2. So if he does choose the Jiren to try and neg it, is it how it works? Let's have a look. Well, it's not even enough to kill it, so...
No, it's not enough to kill it.
Yeah.
But thing is, he can snap down the big Jiren and then neg something.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he can get rid of the Burgos' bond.
Mm-hmm.
And here it comes. Tap 2.
Ooh.
Or is he going to tap 1? Oh, he swung Unison.
Oh. We could still... You can still spirit boost on that, right?
Boost. You should be able to still spirit boost because the leader effect says when your opponent attacks, unless he did. Yeah. So I mean, the play would have been here to spirit boost, evolve on the top of the Jiren, you neg something, and now you have your Jiren down on your opponent's turn, so you don't be tapped out on your turn.
Going into your turn, 4 energy up with the big guy. And
there it is. Taps to 2.
I think he's realized.
Yep, X evolve. Leader gains a power boost because you X evolve. No, that's on your turn, so you can't.
Yeah.
Unison gains marker.
We neg.
Yep. Yep. It could have been Borgos or the Broly, either way.
Yeah, I think Jamie's just dead here.
Yep, and then on your turn now, you swing with the big boy first. If he's tapped out, there's nothing he can really do. If he plays a clone, you swing with something else, and then you just go in for a game.
Like I said, the only thing he can do is well, clear the Jiren.
That's a very strong possibility. The Jiren's now a 15k, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's negged it with the Bardock, sorry.
Yeah, so that was 3. It's 4. It's 4. Neg 4 for each Saiyan, right?
Yeah, so that'd be neg 12.
12 minus 10, so it's neg 22. So the card is currently what, a 17?
Let's have a look. What is he? 35. Neg 20. That's 15. So it's 13 at the minute.
13.
So yeah, that's a really awkward number. Going for the pre-evolve. He is indeed. It's going to neg on anybody, I guess. Like I said, the only thing I can think of that he's setting up is fighting against Fate, and he's not going to kill him. But if this swing goes to the leader, that's all he's trying. Which is fair, that's all he can really do. If he didn't have topper.
Ooh,
oh shit, okay.
And then
then sends off the
sends off the Whis and kill it.
And then he's killed it. Okay, all right, mate. He's still tapped out though. I mean, let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
I mean, it's still a decent play. Now the question is, does he draw into another one? Most lists run 3. So he charged 1. He got rid of 1. So it's very possible he draws into the next one. Now he does have the.
Ollie actually runs 4.
He runs 4. So yeah, he's probably gonna see it here.
He must do. We know what is in his hand, so.
Yep.
Well, he used the.
He did use the one that he had in hand, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So unless he drew it off the 4-drop, or if his life right that, or when he awakens, it's pretty likely he draws into it.
And we'll know as soon as he plays fighting against Fate first, because then it'll be like, oh yeah, he's got it because he got to play it before that. Big boy comes down.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we played a 1-drop Jiren that lets you search top 5. So now this is going to be his opportunity to find the 8-drop after he shuffles.
Yeah.
So look at top 5. He's probably going to snap it here. If we see it here, it's GG's.
Yeah.
Oh, we whiffed.
No way.
That's the one thing that hurts the most.
Yeah.
Now, what he can do is swing with the 4-drop, combo off the Coit.
Yeah, that's more cycle. Yeah.
More cycle, or he can just swing with one of the little weenies and combo the 4-drop, because underneath the 4-drop he has the 1-drop Jiren that he can cycle to the bottom of the deck as well and find what he needs.
Yeah, and he hasn't awakened yet, has he? So there's that as well.
Nope. Yep. So his awaken is an untap 1, draw 1. So we're swinging here with the Topo. And we
combo. Yep, we call it combo the Koi.
Koi. Yep.
Get up, do some damage.
This way we either force him to out combo or we press this damage through. And now we're in. Looks like we're in double shark ranks.
That's 2 life, surely.
Yep.
Let's have a look. Do we have any Champers? We have 1 Kai.
Boom. Boom. There's the Koi.
Yep.
Yep. Drop the 2. Cycle for the draw. Boom, boom. And did we draw it? The question is, did we draw it? Awaken.
Yeah, awaken and tap draw.
Alright. Show me the fighting against Fate.
He must have. Yep, there it is. Counting. He's counting. He's like, it's a 6. It's a 6. Yeah, I think this is 6.
He's probably debating on pitching. He's probably debating on pitching the Jiren.
Yeah.
To get 2 more cards for combo power.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it is.
There it is.
Like, can I do this and still be at 6? Yeah, cool.
Yep. Plays the 2 1-drops. Yeah, he's got more than enough.
Yeah.
Those skills are negated for the turn.
Yep.
Taps 1. Evolve.
Keep going. Yeah, fuck it.
Nope. Yeah, draw card, actually.
Yeah.
So now he's digging, trying to see if he has it. Is the overrealm?
Oh, just stop teasing an overrealm already. There we go. Boom.
There's the fighting against Fate, and then X-Evolve. Oh no, swing first. Well, I mean, yeah, it makes sense to swing first anyway. Combo off. Now he's gonna bottom. Nope, he's gonna bottom deck that. Go.
Oh, that can find a thing. He can't. Yeah.
Yep. Dude.
It costs 5 or less actually. So, but still.
Well, if he has a TP, I'm not sure if the TP helps him because the TP is a free evolve.
Nope. He does not have the TP.
So we're going into another 5-drop, which is probably something he's going to play here. But he's down to 1 life here, and I don't know how many. Yeah. He's got maybe 4 cards in hand.
At best, yeah. Not many.
Yep. Swinging with the 4-drop.
We also got to remember, the more he evolves here, the more he's boosting up the leader too.
Right.
And if it's 1 life left, you can't really stop a leader attack unless you got a negate to pull life. Oh wait, he's at 1 left.
He's at 1 left. Swing with the Fate.
And you pile in on this shit. I don't know why you don't pile in on this. Surely you do.
Right.
I suppose Ollie's not got a big hand either. It's all right.
I mean, he's poking at him. I don't see a way for him to get out. He probably. Oh no, he was at 2.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. All right. So
Yep.
These black
There's
sleeves,
that.
what the hell?
All right, just like I said, snap the Jiren down, give him 1 ball, give him another 5.
Yeah.
Since we evolved, we add a marker. It's a bunch of shenanigans going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a dual attack here.
Now
So
he
we're
does it.
swinging away.
Now he piles on.
19K, 20K, draw.
Yep. James scoop, I think, maybe.
I mean, unless he thinks he can out combo all this, I highly doubt.
Right. Oh, he has 1 attack out combo, I guess. No?
I mean, it's dual attack 19K.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then
24 here.
we still have a leader swing.
Yeah.
We have a
yeah.
we got a thug
Yeah,
Jiren
there
swing.
we go. The scoop.
Yep, scoop and go to the next game.
All right,
Alright.
First game, Red Jiren.
First game, Red Jiren.
So whenever you guys are ready, please message rules to us.
I think we see Quad Strike Jiren next. Quad Strike Jiren and Boujack is my call.
I hope, yeah, Quad Strike. And honestly, it better not be. I don't want to see Hatch. I don't want to see Hatch.
Yeah, if we see Hatch, it's going to be a very long game. This game will go into time, for sure. But I had the opportunity to talk to Dahan, because on the side event at Nats, Dahan played Blue Yellow Boujack for the event. And the cool thing about Blue Boujack is you still have one of the most broken blue cards that got leader locked to Boujack. So with his Galactic Buster, I love the card. I want to see some Galactic Buster shenanigans, some little bit of ramping here, drawing cards from energy. Boujack is still a solid blue leader. He's not the best blue leader out there, but he is solid enough to play, especially if you see your pieces to survive till you can play 4 and tap down your Boo and hopefully awaken with a decent amount. So it's gonna be cool here to see what they pick. Like I said, my picks are gonna be Quad Strike Jiren and Blue Boujack.
Sounds good. Jay, you told us a message.
I'm just waiting for
Yep,
Scrub
I have
Games.
the message rule talk.
I do know that if he ends up playing Blue Boujack, Ollie is very, very versed in Blue Boujack, so he will know the player lines ins and out. I'm sure they share lists all the time, so I don't know if that would put Jamie at a bit of a disadvantage.
Okay, I got
Or
both
if
the
it
lists.
would make a difference, to be honest. It might not.
They can show those leaders.
Show those leaders.
Show your leaders and start.
And you guys were half right.
Jamie,
Half right.
Game 1, you can choose to start first or second.
I mean, we are gonna see a yellow Jiren, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can't argue with that, yeah. Oh, it's... Ooh, okay. Oh, fuck it up. Okay. So, this deck is not one you'd expect. I don't know if you want me to keep it a surprise on what it is.
I'm gonna call hand control yellow Jiren with green stuff.
Is that what you're
Am I
gonna
right?
stick with? You are. Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you?
I mean, no, save it. Let's save it. Let me
I'll
see
save it. I'll
something.
save it. I'll save it.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's save it. Now,
You're
because
right.
at
You're
Nat,
right. Blue Boujack.
Blue Boujack. Now I will say this. I don't know who the guy was. I can't remember his name. Who I played at Nats. But he did play hand control Jiren. It was green stuff with the yellow leader. So, and obviously you can play the 1-drops and stuff.
Yeah.
Drop the 1-drop topo. Made me pitch a card. Drop it with the Bardock Unison. Pitch another card.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I was playing since Shinron at Nat, so it was actually pretty wild. I mean, I was just pitching my dragons.
Yeah.
Like 33 minutes on the first game.
Okay.
And now
I-
the game.
I hope this Jiren gets to show what it does.
I hope
Because
so too.
it's so obnoxious.
This is the second time we see the leader tonight, actually.
It is, yeah. This is definitely a different build.
It's gonna be pretty awesome.
I'll be surprised if you've seen anybody do this before. Wait, when did he put that card in? This is gonna be fantastic. And then yeah, blue Boujack is standard blue Boujack, really. Right, off we go. Jiren versus Boujack.
All right.
Let's see Ultimate Box Jiren. Oh, sorry, Eric. If it goes to game 3, you will, but I'm pretty sure this one is just as interesting, if not, no, way more interesting than the Ultimate Box Jiren.
Right. Now, one of the things is that we get to do a lot of spinning in this Boujack list. I did play Boujack a lot when it came out. It is a very solid leader. And I like it. I mean, we're already starting off with the Boujack, the 4-drop Boujack in energy. We're probably gonna have a Galactic Buster move on the next turn. So if he plays something here without barrier, it's probably gonna get spun, and then we're gonna do some Boujack type things.
Yeah.
Maybe see Zangia get charged. Not sure. Oh, is that blue yellow?
That might be blue yellow. I did not expect him to charge the hit, but yeah.
Okay, this is intriguing. We're gonna see if we can unawaken the leader. Spicy. All right. So we take the hit here. We're both at 7 life now. We don't play anything because we choose to draw. And I believe he's gonna pass turn here. There's not much else Big O can do. So we're gonna draw. Here we go. We're charging. There's the TP. So now we have 2 targets in energy for the Galactic Buster play here.
Yep.
Swing, buff up the
I think that gives him 10k crit.
10k crit, yep. And we take those. Ooh, Zamasu. That's rough. We tap 1 and we're playing another one? Nope, BigO.
Okay.
Draw a card. And then we pass turn. Because we don't have to swing with leader because leader doesn't draw. So there's no point in actually pressing here. So if you guys are interested in playing blue Boujack, just know you have to be a little bit more passive on your attacks. It's not an aggro deck. It is definitely something you play fairly slow. Because you want to get to that turn 4 and play the boo and then awaken. All right. So let's continue to see if we see some more spice here.
I'm interested in how far I'll get with it. I've played against this deck, and when it does what it does, it's awful. It's got one of the worst cards. Fucking Gowasu. So just for those who don't know, that Gowasu, where is it? It looks at the top 7 and adds a blue Zamasu card to your hand. That's all it does.
He's gonna turbo out Tragedy.
This man's playing Tragedy.
Not turbo out
Tragedy.
Okay. So I've been actually thinking about something similar to this deck with somebody from my locals. We were talking about playing blue yellow and then finding a way to create Rejuvenate as well with the Jiren leader, because that way you can just keep fueling the
the survival,
the turn of survival, right? So basically you could do that, and then so I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the Zamasu counterplay here on this next turn, which gives him a target to fuse with, and that way we can create the big
into the
Goku
5-drop.
Into the 5-drop and then sack it and play into the Tragedy Overground. Now, once this Tragedy Overground hits, it's going to be a very weird play line for Boujack, because I believe everything 4 costs or less goes into energy.
Exactly, yeah.
So, and that's a lot of targets.
Sorry, 4 costs or more.
4 costs or more. So he's going to have to kill him with the weenies like the Beetos.
Yeah.
The Beetos and the Gokus. All right, that's we turbo down this without a target to rest.
Guess that's just to avoid the crit hit.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we're swinging with leader.
Gotta get some good comboing, I guess.
Yep, we're probably gonna combo off the.
There it is.
Okay. Yep.
Bottom deck the Raiders. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. And when we bottom deck, we got that dual attack 20k, so we're probably going to see Jiren awaken. If if he swings, which I don't see why not.
Yeah, he wants to slap him as fast as he can, I think.
Especially now that he knows that it's going to be tragedy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, Jamie knows the deck already, so
Yeah, got it.
I think Jamie came up with the deck. To be fair.
Nice.
Yeah. So both players, basically, these two are playing their opponent's deck, so they'll know what they do.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You did say this is basically like a locals for them. So.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And the locals and they're on the same team, so they'll run all their ideas by each other.
Yeah. Good testing here is what we call it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I am curious. Do we know what super combos he's running in Boujack? Are we running the Zeno?
He is running for Zeno, yeah.
Yep. So we'll probably snap back this Kefla here. When he gets to 5 or less life, to where we can take advantage to create more draw power, for sure.
Lead Espion, thank you so much for joining the Timmons Gang, and good background music. Thanks. I guess you came right into the Pokemon background.
Oh, I can't hear the music.
Let's just turn it on. Let's have a listen.
All right.
Is that Final Fantasy?
No, it's Pokemon. This is one. They got a couple violins.
Ah.
Hey, Ross, did you see my thumbnail for my my box opening for the gift collection?
Was that the one with Goku in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I pissed my pants seeing that. Okay, I was gonna comment on that.
Oh my god.
And Nick said, it was Nick's idea. He was like, if you do this, Rosas will love you for it.
He's not wrong. Because that was literally while I was at work. I was scrolling through and it's like, wait, is that Goku in a wheelchair? I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I've learned about you, I've started it, and I'm actually a year in to my YouTube now. I got my notification on Facebook when I post my first video. My first video is so bad. So bad. But I'm a year into my YouTube now, so if you guys care, subscribe. It's the Pac-Man special. I talk about sneakers, games, and anime. But it's so funny because I've been trying to make eye-popping thumbnails, and thumbnails are some of the hardest things that I had to do because I did everything from my phone. So now I'm doing more from having an iPad, having an iMac, and things of that nature. Yeah. So we're slowly stepping the game up. Hopefully I'll get on Kaioken Kards level soon.
God, my thumbnails are just okay. Let's find an image and okay, let's put some text on it, and yeah, here we go.
All right, so we're snapping down a Goku Black so we can untap one and draw two.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
This card is amazing. I've been playing a blue-yellow Soul Striker. I got a list from El Topo Loco and Joku DMD, so shout out to those guys. And that list is actually pretty nuts. I'm surprised we didn't see a lot more Soul Striker at Nats like we thought we would, but this Goku Black does put in a lot of work in blue-yellow decks just to be able to draw two and untap. So it's really a one cost 15k body.
I think the reason no Soul Striker at Nats with cracking open either a monster or a beer, but
monster.
Both, but is just everyone in their side decks just silver bullets just waiting. They're just like, yeah, come on, play it. Untap stuff.
The original silver bullets.
Right, and I mean it was most of your side deck was either you side decked it for Cell Surge or you side decked it for blue.
Yeah, basically.
And either you mained one of them in your main deck, which you can main for blue because the cards you play replace themselves. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. If I don't see Cell Surge, I don't have to take it out. If I see Cell Surge, I can take it out and put in my stuff for Cell Surge. So it was actually pretty wild. All right, so we're Zamasu super common, resting the leader. The leader can awaken this turn because he has the Boo down. We have 2 energy up. What is the play here for Boujack? Are we swinging again?
I think he can. I mean, Jiren's got a bit of a stacked hand, but I feel like Boujack can afford to be quite aggressive, to be honest, because there's no Universe 11 in play.
Right.
So he can afford to kind of start going in a little bit.
All right, so we draw here for comboing the Zangia off, which he actually did snapped a pretty decent energy here with the Boo. So just in case his Boo dies, he can get it back.
Yeah, just pick it up with Zeno. Yeah.
Yeah, pick it up with Zeno. He does have 2 other cards he can combo with here from life once he flips over. So if he decides to awaken this turn, he can make this Boo pretty hefty here and get another dual attack.
He's doing it.
Which is exactly what he's doing. So untap 1, draw 1, flip leader, activate battle on the backside of leader, combo here.
There it is.
Then, yep, there it is. Here comes the next big play here. And this is what, just like how you said, we could push in. Oh, we sensu beat in. Man, so we just made this Boo a 30k double, untap 2.
Looking at all his hand, it's his energy even. Like, it feels like he's not seeing what he really wants to in the opening. It's definitely costing him. Oh.
Right.
Raiders?
Raiders?
Sure, yeah, Raiders.
Combo off.
What happens here? End of battle. So, turn player autos resolve first. So, Vegeta comes in first.
Yep, Vegeta come in first, and we'll go ahead and play the Raiders and rest it. So he'll be able to survive a little bit of an onslaught here, which isn't too bad. So it's actually pretty cool. Good sequencing on the Jiren player's behalf as far as being able to combo the Raiders. I thought we might have seen a Zamasu come down, but he probably just doesn't have it.
I feel like it'd be in his energy, if he had it.
Right, because he had the blue-yellow to untap, to tap for the Zamasu, so...
Yeah.
Now the question is, do you want to play the Boujack? Well, I don't see why
he doesn't have to.
But I don't see why you wouldn't. It's just an additional body. Yes, it's going to get tapped down.
Yeah, it's there. Like, it's yellow. It's not got the best removal, so...
Right. So he chose not to... Well, he chose not to play it because he would have tapped himself out. So this does leave him the ability to do other plays now.
Like a 1-drop 15k crit? Yeah.
Yep. Draw. Oh, no, this one starts top 5.
Oh, is it?
Yep. And you add a Boujack Brigade to hand. So what do we hit here? And we get the big one.
Gokwe, yeah, it's not bad.
Yep. Which spins a 1-drop, I believe.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And then he's just a 20k body.
No big deal.
No big deal. Just 20k body swing into your face. And we're swinging. Auto. Tap 1. Give it crit. So we have 15k crit at leader. He's tapped out. The question is, do we out combo this? And we do. Alright. So we're passing turn. Now we do have the ability to play the Boujack from life. Now the question is,
Your Boo would restand, right?
He does after he charges. After he charges.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. So he's gonna restand his Boo and 1 blue energy.
Does Jamie have any muted?
I don't know.
So he's going to untap Boo here, guys, and he's going to be able to untap a blue energy since all his energy is mono blue. It doesn't matter which one he ups.
Yeah.
But he's probably... Yeah, it'll restand everything
he
charges.
Has Jay got us muted?
Yeah, I don't know if Jay has us muted.
Jay, you got us muted? Yeah, I guess so.
I guess he does, because since we're commentating.
Yeah.
Now once he restands this this Boo here, gives him a blocker. He's gonna have 1 additional energy. And if he swings with Raiders, he can spin it to the bottom. which probably is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And if he swings at leader, with the leader, he's gonna tap one, or he's gonna combo off the Boujack that's in energy, and then play it. And then that's gonna cause is that the Jiren player can't then attack him with cards greater than his energy.
Mm-hmm.
But Raiders is a 4 cost, so it doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if the card gets KO, you draw a card, so it's cool. It's actually a card I'm playing in my Agents of Destruction list, so
Yeah, that makes
wild.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not something you need to run out of for that leader.
No.
Agents
Signable.
of Agents of Destruction is pretty straightforward.
Yeah. So swinging leader, leader to leader. Okay, all right. Wants to ignore Boo for now. Fair enough. What's the play here, really? I'm looking at what all he's got on his list. The only options, I guess. Well, the only proactive options. Ooh, he's tapping 2 for a monkey.
Is it another Raiders?
I don't know. Casserole, fucking hell. Is Jamie going to respond? Probably not, because he'll just tap 2 and play it again.
Yep. So
What is
now we have barrier, so he can't spin the U11 stuff.
Fantastic. Wow, not for this turn, actually. So skill's negated for this turn.
Oh,
So,
well,
so if he swings, he'll probably bottom deck Kunchi. Oh, he's
Yep.
tapping out. I suppose, yeah, he's got his thing in play, yeah.
yep.
Goku
Goku Black,
Black.
untap 1. So he's probably not going to swing anymore here because he doesn't want to spin anything.
Exactly,
Get his Kunchi spent. So he's digging, getting his cards, untap 1, draw 2, pitch 1. Yep, untap blue, yellow.
That's interesting. So is there any particular reason why Boujack would not run God Sealing?
He's not running God Ceiling?
I am not seeing a God Sealing in this list, and that is why I feel like Ollie was so confident to tap out, at least for the Goku Black there.
You know what it's for? It's for the flex. That's
Oh, of course,
100%.
yeah.
If he
Well,
wins it
yeah.
without God Sealing, a blue deck without God Sealing, what's going on?
It proves everybody should stop crying about it. That's very interesting there.
Well, we have this thing on Hermit Style. Stop complaining and then just GG. And the GG doesn't stand for good game. It doesn't
Get
stand for
good.
good game. It's
He's
get
getting
good.
good. Yeah.
You gotta get good, my guy.
Nice.
So-
Nice.
One of the things about getting good is being able to top deck.
Hell yeah.
So, all right, we're untapped here. We're at 5. Okay, he takes the hit. No, he doesn't take a hit. He activates battle, take no damage.
Yeah, sure.
So we're at 5. He has the Zangia in life. In energy. He can't combo it off the draw card. He
Ooh.
untapped for. Oh, baby.
Good things. All right. Okay.
Is that the new art?
That's the winner art from the looks of it. Yeah.
Man, that card looks so clean. I don't have that version.
No, I'd have that one. So he's just gonna -2, I guess.
Yep, get rid of Kunchi.
Oh, yeah, the -3 actually. Yeah, true.
Minus
Few
2.
opponents. Oh, that's nasty.
Goodbye, Kunchi.
If that's what he's. How many did he tap for it? 4. So he's on 4 at the minute. So he's deciding for now. The vicious hand flick that definitely says get those to the bottom of the deck.
Yep, and the crazy thing is it doesn't spin into hand, it spins at the bottom of the deck, and with no U11 on the field, Jiren can now take damage.
Yeah, he's just gonna kill him. Yeah, he's just gonna kill him, surely. That's brutal. That is horrible.
25, and we're swinging. And we haven't seen a Galactic Buster yet. We just see one get charged in the energy, so it's very possible
Yeah.
he can Galactic Buster here. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Being able to awaken with Boo, and having a high life, up tap down to the leader.
Yeah.
Being able to awaken with a high life in Boujack truly helps you establish yourself and being able to go in. And the fact that he's not running God Sealing, nuts. And
Yeah,
granted,
that does baffle me a little bit.
now granted, you can't use it with one marker on your units. but
No,
he's
no.
he's like, yeah, I'm winning game 2, man.
Yeah, we'll
Dang.
talk to him about that.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing is, if we can get Quad Strike Jiren on here and get that Quad Strike in for a game
Oh,
against
crap.
Hatchhyack, that'd be pretty wild.
Well, yeah, goddamn.
Yep. That'd be pretty nuts. All right, so the boo's gone, so we don't have to worry about
The bottom deck.
the bottom deck, any of his cards getting spun. So
Yeah.
he does get to untap one though, still, because he did plus on it.
Yeah.
So we're going into turn, his defensive turn with 2 energy. He comboed off of Zamasu, comboed off of Goku Black.
Oh, he's desperate at this point.
He says, "I have to survive."
Yeah.
That Boujack is a negate too, guys. All right, so we're swinging with Beto.
Yep.
No, Goku. Sorry, tap a 1, 15k crit. What are you gonna do?
He's on
Combo.
2 life. Yeah, he's on 2 life. Oh, Galactic Butter.
There it is. Combo.
Is that Zangief? Oh, no, it's Beto.
Beto. It won't come into play though, I don't think.
No, he has to tap one to bring it in.
Well, the Galactic Buster goes into his energy. Well, he did it offensively, not defensively.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he actually loses in energy.
He's just going for the kill at this point. He's tapped out and he's a yellow leader, so it's not looking good.
It's not looking good at all here.
Nah, Jamie just needs to force it through. And like you say, even if he doesn't, he's got the boo on tap at the start of the next turn, so
Right,
should be alright. And he's on 6 life still, so
right.
yeah, swings with this unison surely dual attack. 20k.
Yep, 20k dual attack. There's not much else he can do here. This unison's a 20k. And he looks like they're about same size hand. Oh, Zeno super combo. Yeah, we're just gonna punch face here now.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Am I missing something? Oh, he's on 1 life, isn't he? Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yep, and what's so crazy, guys? He's able to combo all these cards off because of his leader. It reduces the combo cost, so it's 0.
Pretty good.
And he had hatch in his, and he had the hatch in hand and turn into Titan all too easy. So yeah, Boujack wasn't losing, and that's crazy.
For Jiren there.
Yep. So, dang, that hit, having that unison is super clutch.
Yeah. That was that you crit a life for nothing basically.
Right.
Yeah. Damn. Alright, game 3 it is.
Quad Strike versus Hatch.
Quad Strike versus Hatch. Hell yeah. Oh god. Oh.
Hey guys,
She-
you can start on your 3rd game.
Time I'm around.
BigO, you get to pick. You want to go first or second? And you got about 17 minutes until overtime.
I'm
17
going.
minutes in his Hatch. Alright.
Yep. I mean, just gotta punch face, man.
I mean,
gotta try-
I'm looking at the list. I don't know.
Is he playing those Kai blockers for 1 that draws a card?
Of course he is.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's
It's
even playing. There's that's toxic. So there's a Toki Toki that has deflect, and when you play it, you can put this Toki Toki on the top of your deck, and you can play out a black battle card with 3,000 power from your deck. So you play this 1-drop Toki Toki, put it on the top of your deck, and then play out the 1-block dropper. 1-block dropper? 1-drop blocker.
A 1-drop blocker. What kind of sleeves are those? Are those Digimon sleeves?
Are they? I don't know. Wait, which are we talking about, Jamie?
Jamie, yeah.
Those? Oh, I know those. I've got one of those. It's a Final Fantasy sleeve.
Oh, those are pretty cool.
That's a Chocobo, I think.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are pretty cute.
Oh, yep. I don't have this winter unison. We're probably gonna have to save for this and trade it for it. It looks so clean.
Ultimate Box Jiren. Yep, everyone in chat who wanted Ultimate Box Jiren, you've got it. Game 3 indeed.
All right. So Ultimate Box Jiren, guys, if on the Awakened side, it has Quad Strike.
It does, and you have to remove 9 Universe 11 from drop to give it Quad Strike.
Which is going to be, I'm pretty sure with this build, and I don't have his list or anything, but I'm pretty sure with his build, he's going to be able to get that fairly easy here.
I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, but I've just PM'd you both lists on Discord.
Oh,
I don't know why I did not do that sooner.
it's absolutely fine. All right, so let's take a look at this Quad Strike Jiren list. All right, so wow, yeah, this list is actually pretty wild. So yeah, we're gonna be able to get these cards in there. I won't give you guys all the spice because I want you guys to see it. Yeah. But as things happen, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
And let's go pull up the Hatch list. You guys, most people should know what Hatch does by now. This Hatch was a list that we definitely tested a lot for Nats, especially with the time rules. You basically turbo win game 1, and you pretty much win your round. So Hatch is gonna do Hatch things. Doesn't awaken till turn 3, pretty much, and then once turn 3 happens, good shenanigans start to happen. So we're going to see what happens here moving forward.
Yeah, he just has to hit him as hard as he can, really. Chocobo sleeves, yep, Final Fantasy VII music, it's all coming together. Is Hatch all unisons and no super combo? Hey, if anyone's a big fan of Heriberto, it's definitely Jamie, that's for sure. Does Black even have enough unisons? Yeah, by now it will do. By now it will do. Yeah, I do like this. They are very nice. But here we are, 1-1. Going game 3 to find out our winner. Quad Strike Ultimate Box Jiren versus Hat. See what happens, huh?
See what happens. Alright, guys, here we go. We are playing the Kunchi. I mean, not the Kunchi, the Casserole. Casserole is going to let you search top 5 for unison or. And the cool thing about seeing, being a part of Fight Night, guys, I got to play in one, like I said earlier. You actually get to, play a whole bunch of what we call spice or jank. Yeah. And, you get to showcase off your deck building skills. And just to see if you're able to, pilot it well enough to what you either think it's going to be or as strong as you think it's going to be. Oh, man, and we burst the Kai.
Oh, that's actually that's rough. Oh my god.
We bold that's rough for Hatch, but great for Jiren.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. Whew.
Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. Does the Hatch list have something to grab it back?
Oh, he does have power over seeing time, so he can grab it back.
Yeah, he does have it. The one off. Will he burst it on the next go?
I hope so. God, Lord, I hope so.
Alright, so we're tapping one again for another casserole. He charged the unison, so he must not want to go into it all super early just yet.
Yeah, I guess not.
So the Jiren leader on the front side, when this card attacks, you could choose a U11 in your hand, pitch it, draw 2 cards. So that's actually pretty good. Is he running Hasty Dispatch Dispo?
There is no Hasty Dispatch, no. From the looks of it, he's kind of just taken all the cheaper U11s, some of which have barrier, if not, Kunshield given barrier. And then I think he's... Obviously, you have to send them from drop to warp for the leader, but you also have the 12 and 10 drop. He's got one of each. 12 is also reduced when they're in drop area. So in an ideal world, on turn 5, he'll have a 5 on board. He'll play the 5 drop, nuke all of Jamie's energy in rest mode. If that doesn't kill him, turn 6, he'll play he'll bin all the 5 off, and then he'll play the 12 drop for 6, where Jamie can't counter or block. That's another quad strike. If that doesn't kill him, Then
you
he'll
got the
remove 9 from the drop and come in with the leader. So
Mm.
in an ideal world, that's what'll happen. But it's Hatch,
Yeah.
so it probably won't.
It is Hatch.
Yeah, can't see it happening, but... Okay, so Jamie's got the Unison established. Of course, that's Spirit Bardock, Spirit Boost Bardock, whatever it's called, for draw power. And even a good floodgate ability as well.
Now the thing is, we have to bait for that Jiren to come down with all his energy tap. Because if you can get him all his energy tap of it tapped down,
Yeah.
then you're golden. Because once Hatch has no energy, he can't negate.
Oh, I've been there. I played Hatch in the Piccolo Surge meta. I don't. If you say you started in set 10, was it?
Yeah. I started set 10.
So
like,
did you just miss the Piccolo Surge meta?
Yeah.
Just
So when so basically, for the way I got into the game, I used to collect Dragon Ball Z Funko Pops, and
Nice.
at one point I was missing 3 pops. I ended up selling most of my collection off because I found out about this game.
Wow.
I came out of Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in 2007, 8, and 9. The glory days is what I call it because the game is kind of wild now.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly could look at the game and I'm like, I don't understand what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
So what made me get into the game was in one of the Dragon Ball Z Funko Pop groups I'm in on Facebook. I saw somebody grabbing these cards and they were putting the cards with their Funko Pops. And I was like, these cards look cool. Then I was like, is this an actual game? And then it found out it was a game. And then next thing I know, it's really, the game's really big. And I'm just like, why didn't I know about this sooner? Like, Dragon Ball Z is my favorite. And it's just like, I did not know about this. And I really wish I would have known since, because I would have every card in the game pretty much right now.
Yeah.
And I would be a lot better of a player than I am now because I would have more of an understanding. But, you know, I'm a quick learner. So that's how I got into the game. And when I bought set 10, Rising Phoenix was the guy that actually answered all my questions early on in the groups. And then he messaged me and kind of helped me get into the game. And we kind of talk about plays. I used to send him decks and stuff that I would build. All of the stuff was jank. He was like, you should look up YouTube decks and see if there's something you want to play. So when set 10 came out, when I first started buying cards, I mean, I got a case, but right before that, before I got the case, I bought what is the name of this? Whatever set the Vegeta Secret Rare, the SS4 Vegeta Secret Rare came in, I was able to pull that. And I was like, what deck is running this? And it was Piccolo Surge.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna make Piccolo Surge. So I slowly got some of the cards for it. They were very expensive at the time.
Yeah.
But I grabbed someone's collection for a very good price, and I had Cell Surge in that. Not Cell Surge, Cell Xeno in that collection, and some draw aids. So I ended up paying like $600 for the collection, and at the time, the most expensive cards in that collection is basically what I paid for, which was Cell Surge, 3 Monkey Apes that draw apes, and then a playset of Raiders Warcry. So I was like, I have everything I need to play Cell Surge, but at the time, Cell Surge wasn't as potent as it is now. It was more of a different type of style deck.
I remember that. I used to love that deck.
Right. So I really wanted to play Piccolo because I bought the Namekian deck was the very first starter deck I bought. And I was like, how can I make this great? They was like, don't play that, just play the Piccolo Surge Leader and you'll have fun. And I was like, okay. And then boom, set 10 drops, it gets errata. I'm like, oh, I don't want to play this anymore. I can't play it anymore. It's not good. Because I was like, well, if I'm going to get into the game, find out what the best deck is, and then just play it, learn it, and then go from there. I'm actually kind of happy that I didn't get to play it because it helped me play other decks and, you know, to hone my skills. And that's where I came into the game. And then it's just like now, I'm just like, hey, let's play competitively. So set 11 came out and we got playing competitively.
Yeah.
But like just to see all the different spices that you get from Fight Night, it kind of helps me understand and learn what
the
other
cards.
decks do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then even at locals, I have one guy that comes to locals and he solely plays jank, and it makes they make me think so hard to where I can, learn to play around it, try to figure out what the deck does without them telling me, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So, we're successoring here for one.
Nice.
Which is a dispo that allows you to draw a card. That dispo is actually really clutch.
It's got barrier as well, so it's definitely quite going to stick around.
And if he wants to, he can go ahead and successor it into itself again and draw another card for one.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray, thank you so much for being an absolute killer.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Filling that drop area.
Filling up the drop area. And I'm not sure if he's running a full 4 of those.
And for 8 months, damn.
Let's have a look.
Yes, he is. He is. He can do it again if he really wants to. Now, granted, this is a deck that you can easily sell Surge in. Sell Xeno in, but because it's Fight Night, he's not playing it.
Exactly. No, that'd be too much. Sticks with the sin.
Yeah. So now this is definitely a deck that can just turbo out sell Xeno. Which is another quad strike, guys. This is definitely a quad strike style deck. So it is something now that I have this list, it's something that I may build and try to take to locals. I don't know if I have all the cards for it, but we can see if we can get there.
Honestly, they're all fairly. I mean, apart from like the yellow staples, if you don't already have them, all the Universe 11 stuff is just cheap as anything. So.
We have yellow staples.
then you're fine. You're fine. Literally, the U11 cards will be like cents at best.
Yeah, some of my friends say I'm wild when it comes to this, but set 12, 13, 14, 15, Battle Evolution, Draft Box, most of Draft Box 3, and most of Anniversary Box. Well, if I take out Draft Box 3 and Anniversary Box, I have Master Playset.
Oh my god.
All foil, by the way.
Thank you so much, Tom Koo, for that gift sub.
The only thing is it just me?
The only thing I don't have playsets of is Secret Rares, of course. But being the type of person that I am, I don't like to so much for joining the Tibbets game. A color, and I want to be able to play whatever I want. So, whatever the meta applies for, I go from there. And then whenever I decide to get out the game, I have a nice chunk of change to be able to just dump my collection off and get a nice pretty penny.
Sounds good, yeah.
But I highly doubt. Yeah, I highly doubt that ever happen. It's only year 4 for the game, and it's continually growing. And hopefully Bandai puts out more advertisement for us to get more players. So.
Like if you compare this to the how much Digimon was pushed when it first came out, like there's a clear favorite, and it's not us.
Yeah. So I mean, and granted, Digimon has nothing on Dragon Ball as an anime or as a game, in my opinion.
Yeah, from what I've seen of the gameplay, nah, it's not it. It's just not the one.
Because I was gonna get into Digimon, but I was like, man, I can't invest into 2-card games. It's just not. It's not financial.
yeah.
Financially right thing to do. So I'm sticking with the one, and this one's the one. So all right, so we're taking a life here. It looks like we're down to 4 now. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with these all solid color sleeves.
It is,
these
yeah.
Players. Granted,
I think that is 4. I'd assume that's 4.
So we might get the Awaken here, and on the Awaken, we just untap. No, we're a draw 2 leader. So it's it's a hybrid leader. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
So so we'll probably swing, pitch a card, draw 2, Awaken, untap 1, draw 1. So we'll get a 3-card draw here.
Oh no, he's untap 2.
Oh, he's an untap 2. Did I read that right?
Yeah. Choose 2.
Okay, so we'll get a draw 2, untap 2 here at some point. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna utilize 2 energy. Now he did charge a second Unison, so that's actually pretty wild. So we won't see these counterplay Vegetas come online, which is probably the smart thing to do is not to play a Unison because you're just going to give another target for Hatchhyack to attack, and you don't want that. You want him to attack your leader so you can keep getting cards, because if not, he's just going to say no card for you.
Basically, yeah. I mean, he just keeps cycling these dispo successes as well, which draws two a turn for 1 energy. It's like so good.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'm sure that you can play this in other decks now moving forward, guys. Like this is a very much cheaper version of Saiyan Instincts or Bardock the Eliminator, but it comes with the body.
It is locked. It is locked to Universe 11 leaders.
Oh man, it's locked to U11.
Well, the successor and barrier's not, but the draw is.
Oh man, dang! If the draw wasn't locked to Universe leaders, that would be
so good.
It'd be so good.
What are we tapping here? Tapping 2.
Unison. 2. He saved it. He saved it to play the SPR. He wanted to play the flex. Now, one thing I will say, guys, about having an SER down on the board against Hatch. Hatch is now going to focus on his leader swings and all his other swings to the SER.
Yeah.
I mean, not the SER, the Unison. And that's going to cause him to mitigate Jiren from adding cards to hand.
Hey guys,
so
we've hit overtime.
All right, so we have overtime. It's turn 0. Is it turn 0 or is it just overtime? And then we go 1, 2, 3.
0, yeah.
All right, so Jiren's gonna have to push face here and try to cause some damage, but I don't think it's gonna happen because Hatchhyack has 4 energy up. We haven't seen the Oceanus come down. It's very
Hatchhyack.
And it's Hatchhyack. So we got Unison swing, leader swing. He is pitching cards to try to get something going here.
Yeah, Jamie's just like, nope, not happening. No damage for you.
Alrighty. And do we awaken here?
No,
we do not. We do not. Why is he holding his awakening? He must not have what he must not have what he needs in hand.
Well, I mean, he's on 4 life, so he should feel fairly confident that he's not going to... Oh, I say that actually, no, but he is running the 8-drop SS4 Gogeta. So that gets around the Hatch permanent.
Yep.
So there is a chance he could take some serious damage.
Right. Is Hatchhyack running the Sin Shinron? The black one? He is not.
No.
Alright, so we're swinging the meager here at 30k. He has to pitch a card, takes the hit. So now we're at 3. I think we're at 3, guys. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'd say we're at 3.
Can't tell. All right, swinging leader 20k. He's like, I'm just gonna push face here since we're on overtime, turn 1, and I got the last swing anyway. He charged the Fu. So we're not gonna see Fu. We're not gonna see Fu next turn. But it's very possible we see Gogeta Xeno. Or we see the King come out. Dark Mask King.
Oh, he does have the Dark Mask King, yeah, true. Oh, okay, well, speaking of Black Sin, there he is.
Yep. So... Xenosin's gonna come down. He's gonna tap down his Unison probably if he decides to play it.
Yeah. You're gonna tap 1.
Tap down Unison. No more swings. Unless he plays the Gogeta. And if he plays the Gogeta and swings with it, you can say bye-bye, Sin.
Yeah, that's unfortunate timing on that one.
Are we plussing or minusing?
I would assume plus. Yeah.
Alright, plus the draw, tap 1.
Blocker. Yeah, this is, alright.
Draw a card. Tap another one, blocker. Nope, pass turn. He hits him with the wrist. Alright, we draw, we untap. We have 5 going into 6 energy here. What do we do here, guys? Can Quad Strike Jiren pull it off?
So he is on 6 energy. So yeah, Kaioken's just resting a bit. He's got a little bit of a migraine. So we're just kind of taking charge for now, but he'll be back towards the end of the game and towards the interview section, I imagine. So yeah, what does he do here really? So Sin can attack. The 12 drop Jiren can attack more than once if it could, but what does Hatch actually say? Which are you supposed to attack with first?
Right. You want to attack with a smaller one first.
Yes, and then you finish with the bigger guys. So if, for example, if he swings with Disper, he blocks. Oh,
All right. So we're using unison effect to pitch cards to add cards. He pitched the cooler, so he definitely has another cooler in
he
hand.
must have another cooler.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna see either a Oceanus come down or he's gonna block here.
Yeah.
Hatchhyack has a Bible in hand, and I'm sure he has the Power Burst. He has Oceanus. He has Max Power or something. He's got all his negates.
I don't see a way around. Well, I suppose even if he Oceanuses, yeah, it's another blocker, but I don't think he minds milling 4.
Right. I
Well,
mean,
actually, I don't know, his deck's pretty thin, to be fair.
yeah, he might not have the swings.
Well, but if, like we say, if he's got the cooler,
Right.
but
But
then he can't really follow it up with anything.
right, because BigO has to push damage here because in overtime, this is turn 1 here.
Turn 2.
I thought Hatchhyack had turn 0.
Nah, Ollie had turn 0. Jiren turn 1. Hatch
man.
turn 1, and then
Yeah,
turn 2,
so
yeah.
he's got to push damage here to get him below to try to go ahead and win the game based on time rule.
Sin. So Sin is now what? Double straight dual attack, is it?
Yep.
Oh, hold on. The Awaken on tap 2. He's got 4 energy back. He's got the cooler.
Oh, yep. He's got the cooler. Swing. And negate. And
Janice.
here
Does he
comes
tap
the
3?
cooler.
Does he tap 3?
It's Brian. Thank you so much for joining the
You
Timmons
gotta
game.
tap 3. You gotta have
I think
the
if
cooler.
you're going to tap 3 on any, it's on the Oceanus. Because
You
that's a
gotta-
blocker as well.
Right. Oh,
No.
man.
He pitched it.
He pitched it. I think that's going to lock it in for him here, guys, because now he has 2 blockers.
Yep, and he's only got, realistically, 1, 2 more attacks. That's it.
He mills 4. He blocked.
He says, yeah, sure, no big deal. The size of that hand is absurd. Oh, he powers. He powers to rest the blocker.
Uh-oh. Draw a card.
I mean, it's not like Hatch ain't going to have another negate, but still, the excitement.
No.
Can you feel it?
I
But then he's
feel
still got cooler. He's still got cooler.
it. Right. He's going to swing quad
What?
strike.
He's gonna swing
gonna-
quad strike.
He's going to cooler counter.
I
Here
mean,
it comes, guys.
I just wish he could out combo him, but I don't have faith in that at all. There it is.
He's
The
re-
cooler, the
there it
quad
is.
strike. Oh, he's
Here
gonna
it
do
comes.
it.
He's going to do it. Does he has 4 to mill, right?
Oh my god! Imagine. That would be hilarious.
And swing leader.
There's the biggest swing of your life.
Draw a
He draws
card.
Milled 4. No, is that his... Oh, he milled that!
Oh, he's decked out.
Oh, what the no?
No.
No.
Oh
No
god.
fucking way.
No way. Rip. Rip.
Fucking
And-
hell, that's hilarious.
And honestly, it didn't matter because Jamie just flashed brainwash no more.
Oh, fuck, yep. Fair enough. If there was ever a matchup you didn't want, it's
Right.
that.
Man.
Damn. Jamie with the
Oh.
comeback. Holy crap. Talk about... That's blue balls right there.
Right. Dang, man.
That was a fun game, though, to say it was Hatchhyack.
Yeah, that was a fun game. Good games, man. Good game.
Yeah, that was jokes.
Wow. That is a whew, that's rough.
Yeah,
That is rough. But it happens.
it does. It does.
Part of me thinks he should check in
Guys,
some topos in this list.
Jamie,
Which topos?
if you want to
Yep.
unmute,
The 4-drop topo.
Oh, the topo.
Mobug Kings
Yep.
and
Yeah.
those do
The-
interview.
The
Yeah.
yellow one, the new topo. Yeah, I think he should definitely
Yeah.
Camera if you want, whether you want
Check
to go
that.
deck profile or just talk to the camera. that's fine.
because
Yeah, just
without the
check out.
unison, he didn't really utilize that unison. So to me, I think it would be better to play the Vegeta
I can
in this aspect. Now, granted, versus Hatch, it doesn't really matter, but
No.
at the end of the day, it is something that he could have done.
Yeah.
Probably to make the list better, but Jamie, commend you, man. Commend you. Now, you granted you played some degenerate deck right there, but I mean, it is what it is. You had your. I think that was the one meta deck out of his deck choices, so
Well, that was also
he had to
I
solidify after getting clapped on game one. So,
only played it because
which makes sense. I mean, I would love to have seen the Jiren stuff do way better, but
Hey,
Pac-Man, do you still have Jamie muted?
Oh.
You're gonna unmute Jamie.
Yeah, you can unmute Jamie.
my bad.
You're talking to him and he's answering.
Jamie's trying to respond, and he's just like,
Yeah.
how do I
I'm sorry.
He's
I'm
ignoring
sorry. All right, there we go. I did it. Sorry, Jamie. Hey,
That's The only reason
How-
I played Jack is because I did put a massive trade post to try and get some stuff to play something different, because I know
Right.
Hatch is the most fun to watch or play against.
Yeah.
right.
It's the only ever
Yeah.
red deck I play that was the least tier deck I have.
Yeah.
Right. Which is fine. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, my whole team plays Hatch, so I play Hatch. I understand. I understand why the deck. I love the deck. The deck choices were great. My favorite one out of your three was Boujack. You played that superbly, but that was pretty ballsy not to have no God Ceiling.
Yeah, we noticed we have no God Ceiling in Boujack. Is there a reason for that?
There's no point. It's not like God Sealing's only good early to stop all the big things play cheaply, where when they get to turn 4, it's too late. If I'm going second, it's deck card. And
Yeah.
most things that come late game have to flex. There's no point.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And plus, I'd rather maximize on the Bojack, so that way I'm charging something that I can use from energy, so I can have extra cards in my energy. And the only cards I want that aren't Bojack stuff are
That makes
good
sense.
cards.
There you go. See.
Oh, there was a logical example.
Right.
Yeah.
And you run it mono blue, correct?
Yeah, I don't put any
Yeah.
of the 8s in. I just the only non-blue card I have is
Right.
Fu, because Fu's busted.
Yeah.
Of course. Fu is definitely busted. Fu wins games. I don't think there's been a time where most people drop down Fu and don't win the game. Now, granted, I've had, yeah, it makes sense. Well, I mean, what you think about the whole? I mean, I know he's from your locals, and you guys are like teammates or something like that. Is this for bragging rights? Is that what it mainly for?
No, we weren't expecting to play against each other, but then I wasn't going to play in this because I don't like playing online. But then I thought I don't know the locals properly, really. So it's the only way I get to actually play and test stuff. Like it's the first time I've tested Beerus.
Okay.
The only issue was I knew what Ollie was going to do because he mentioned it to me before. We discussed it.
Yeah.
So I tried my best not to bring decks that counter those decks. I just happened to, in the last game, play
Right.
against his weaker one.
Nice. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I do think the Bears deck that you played was pretty wild. Never got to see it in action, so thank you for creating more game knowledge for me. So I thought that was pretty cool. The list looks great. I might make that too. Just to get.
Testing loads like shadow playing with it, loads of good event just to like familiar myself with it, because it's not a deck that I've built, and it's built based on theory, but never actually tested because of the fact I haven't been able to test it anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was just unfortunate I went against Ollie's red Jiren deck, which is a red deck that does the same thing I want to do, which is minus my stuff, which I don't like, plus it numbers that much as I did. I didn't
Yeah.
the greatest either. Like I think my first 2 life, I think 2 of my life when we went in before were 2 Beerus, which I took before, so they were dead. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, GG's on the win. That's a free medal leader
Yeah.
for you. You got your medal leader there. You also got your spotlight. What do you want to shout out? I know you got your channel and everything, so the floor is yours.
Yeah, a shout out to my channel, ScrubGames on YouTube, and also to my team, the Scrub Squad, which consists of Ollie and a lot of our locals, and also to Deck Planet for just being a great deck building side. I can actually build decks and actually theorize with like the hand testing things. It's just a nice thing to test to see if you've got anything dead and done. And it's the best deck building website in the game.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell
shout
yeah.
out for hosting
In the
these.
words of Armando, hell yeah.
Yeah, and lastly,
Well-
shout out to you guys for hosting these things because they're actually fun to take part in.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, you just got a subscriber out of me, so I'm
Hell
subbing
yeah.
to the
That's
channel.
Sick.
Oh,
I'm
but-
glad-
What are you
I
gonna
got-
do now, Jamie? What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna get some sleep. I've been up now until 6.
Yep.
Doing
Oh,
6,
man.
beautiful 6 a.m.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yesterday for the first Worlds game, and
Oh
yeah.
God, weird. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well,
Jeez.
Go get some rest.
yeah, we
and
won't hold you any longer. Go get some rest, and congratulations on the win. Hope to see you back sometime.
yeah, I'll try.
Maybe a bit earlier next time.
Yeah, a bit earlier. Yeah, it's definitely going way later than it should be.
Yeah.
I'll try and do some more in future. But yeah, cheers for having me. And I'll
No
see
worries.
you later.
Sweet.
Cheers, Jamie.
Have a good one.
Bye.